right. Here we are. We're here.
Yes.
You guys are live on the internet. It's a
Wow.
newsflash. You've been live on the internet like your entire lives.
Oh my god.
Maybe not my entire life, but definitely your entire lives.
No,
Oh,
look for
wait.
me on the internet. Like, search my name, you won't find me.
I won't
Do
find
it,
you.
I dare you.
Okay.
I dare you.
Okay, but I can now watch video of you on repeat on the internet for the rest of all time.
No, not
That's
if you search
messed
my
up.
name.
It's
You're only
true.
no.
It's true though. I can watch video of all of you guys. It's there. It exists.
Yeah, but it's not connected to me. It's not connected to my real name. Someone search my real name, they're not gonna find it. No employers, never gonna find this.
Oh, okay.
I mean, all of us can say your name.
Yeah.
Don't say her real
Don't
name.
do it.
Well,
I'll,
well.
I'll end you somehow.
I mean, this is all of our real names, but like, you know, not a full thing here. Okay, so we're here to play my first time and their first time playing some The King is Dead. It should be fun. We've kind of like picked houses, but we haven't fully gone through character creation. We've picked names, and so what's left for character creation is to... Wait, what happened?
What?
I don't know. My stream just like started hosting someone else, even though I'm currently streaming. We need to pick attractive qualities. So this says, choose one attractive quality for yourself, and then go around the table, and everyone in turn chooses an attractive quality for you. You guys want to roll dice to see who goes first? Or do you want me to just go first?
You can just go first.
All right, I'll just go first, and then we'll work our way clockwise for this particular one. So I'm going first. I am playing Adria, the Sandariel. Sandariel has an ancient nobility, and we belong on the throne. We were ousted by Dillstone four generations ago. My great grandfather sat upon the throne before the Dillstones overthrew us. So it's time for us to stand up and take back what actually belongs to us. We have large armies, and as a young woman who foresaw the death of the King Dillstone, I have been very active in my training, and I am accomplished at arms, and I'm known for my lethality in combat. And so I will pick from this list. Finding the list, I will pick accomplished at arms. That will be my first tag. And I am going to make a little spot in our Roll20, and people won't be able to see this, but I'm going to put it up here.
Okay.
So, anybody else who's ready to pick their thing for me? Or do we want everyone to pick their first one first?
Let's say everyone pick their first one.
All right. Well, I think that means Patrick, you're next.
For now, I'm Jocko from Diller Stone House. I am 3 generations of ruling the house. We are wealthy. We're both cavalry and light and heavy. And we have high standards of honor, grace, chivalry, and faith. Where do I find it again?
Where do you find what? You look at page 5. It's like page 3 of the PDF, but it's page 5 of the book.
I am a gracious person.
Gracious.
I think
You
that's
pick
what-
gracious as
yeah.
your quality.
That's my attractive quality. We're gracious.
Wow. All right. Let's move to Zaya.
Hey guys, I'm Slaya the Happy. I'm a part of our tier, the Ancient Crown. Let me go get this up real quick. So, my people have been here forever. We were the first guys here, so just want to put that out there. We might be a little bit undisciplined, but, we know how to get down and stuff like that. We can fight.
Are you
we don't
are
like...
you like aboriginals? Like, how ancient are we talking here?
Yeah, we're Aboriginal. We're called the Bang. Used to be called the Bang Ega or something like that. Yeah.
The what?
The armies of the House Antir are undisciplined, democratic, lax, and absolutely terrified in war. So just
Holy
want to put that out there. We know we're not reserved, and we don't know any
You hear
path
that?
magic.
Bye, guys.
There's that fire
Bye.
alarm we've been waiting for. See you in a minute, Rachel.
Yeah, don't know any half measures. Have many ancient customs and rituals.
Unslakable bloodthirst. Jeez.
And eager to answer everything and answer any insult, no matter how slight, with violence, with ready violence. So
All right. I appreciate this.
we're kind of intense, but we're good people. And for my first attribute, characteristic of me, I'm cheerful, because I'm Isaiah. I'm Slaya the Happy. So cheerful is my first.
Cheerful.
Yeah.
You're a cheerful savage who doesn't let any slight go unanswered. Oh
Yep.
man. That's pretty scary. Pretty scary. Alright, well, since Reach isn't here, we get to watch her
What?
closet.
I can't hear you.
Let's look at, while we're here, let's look at what her house would be, because she won't really be able to like read through that or whatever, and we can skip that part of her description, although we might have to remind her. So she is a princess of the royal house Rishi, an overseas kingdom with a strong claim to the throne of Bant Tiev. Sorry about that. You guys probably couldn't hear any of that.
No
Your
idea.
claim to the throne is legal, not traditional. To ascend, she'll need to assert her claim with wealth, force, and by winning over most recalcitrant enemies. If she's crowned, Bantiv will become the second most important province of Rishi. So Rishi is like bigger. It's a overseas kingdom. The armies of House Lunest are powerful, but they must be carried over by ship, and they're vulnerable on the sea. House Lunest expects her to hold herself above all Bantavian, noble as well as peasant, and to remain true to Rishi in language, culture, worship, and sentiment. So she's like better than us, right? She comes from a foreign land, and she's like an elf to a human, right? The elf is just better. Just better than us altogether.
So we gotta kill her.
I'm down with
gotta
that.
kill her.
Fast and quick.
Okay, so let's see what else is tucked away in here. I didn't really read mine, I just kind of chatted through it. With the with the Delstone succession in turmoil, you see the opportunity to seize the crown. If you're crowned, though, I might plunge Bantave into civil war. The armies of Sandariel are already large, are swelling further with new muster. Generals who serve under you are knights of exalted honor and nobility. House Sandariel is formerly patient and content, is now fanning the embers of resentment and impatience to rule. It expects you to rise to the challenge, to rally around your house's cause, and commit yourself passionately to battle. And then the other one that's in play here is Stillstone itself, and I think this one, he's a sibling or cousin of the infant heir. So the actual heir to the throne is an infant, but Jaka would be like the regent that really rules for the 20 years that it takes the infant to become king or queen. The armies of Dilstone are wealthy and well ordered. I think you actually read that, with companies of foot, bow, and dashing cavalry, both light and heavy. It holds you to high formal standards of honor, grace, chivalry, and faith. I think you read those too. Sweet. So I think we understand how the tables are set. Another thing that we could do while we wait for her to come back is to draw our first 3 cards. It'll be interesting to see how that works. So I think if you just go to this deck of cards and roll 20, and you go to deal, you can deal 3 cards to yourself. So you have to click in there, type 3, click on the box, select yourself. Oh wait, I can deal to everybody. You want me to do that?
Yeah.
Deal 3 cards to all players. All right, here we go. Let me shuffle this deck first. Shuffle. Deal 3 cards to all players. Deal. You must deal cards to at least one player. Alright, ready? Deal.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I think I can look at my cards by clicking on the 3. If you have a 2 or a jack, then it would behoove you to go and look at the Doom cards page on page 37. The 2s and jacks are cards you can play kind of at the end of the game that make something happen.
What you call it? If I got some jokers, can I discard them?
Yeah, discard your jokers, and I will deal you more cards. How many jokers do you get?
I got 2.
You got both the jokers?
I'm here. Hi, guys.
I will deal you 2 more cards. So,
Thank you.
Rach, we have dealt cards, and we went over the houses again, including House Lunest. You can look at your cards by just clicking on the 3 and roll 20. If you have a 2 or a jack, then you should probably look at page 37 to see if you want to try to hold on to those or give them to someone else or whatever, because they are called Doom cards, and you can choose to play them at the end of the game. Cards are going to move around a lot in this game based on which games we pick to play and all sorts of things, and how mean and evil we are to one another and all kinds of stuff. So we're waiting for you, I suppose.
Me? Yay.
Eunice, in specific, to tell us a little bit about herself. We have already read your house out loud, and tell us what your first adjective is.
Well, I'm Eunice, and you probably already know a lot about me. I'm from Lunest. I'm not from around here, but I wanna go and and then play with the big boys, and it's a nice kingdom's up for the taking. And you know what they say: finders keepers, and losers die.
Losers die.
Everyone else will die. I will win.
Oh my god.
Exactly. And I am.
Just saying, she's threatening to kill us, and I don't do half measures. So
I have this that thunder song in my head. I don't know if you guys know, but it's in my head. What quality did you pick?
Brooding. I'm brooding.
Oh my
Very
god, you're a goth from overseas.
Jesus, why?
Where's the gas?
why is everybody here?
This is us.
Okay, now what we get to do is we get to pick adjectives for everyone else. The way I think we should do it is in an interesting circle. For example, I'll pick the next one for Zaya. Zaya will pick the next one for Rachel. Rachel will pick the next one for Patrick. Patrick will pick the next one for me. And then we'll go in a different circle for the second set. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I like that. So we each pick everyone else.
Everyone will eventually pick for everyone. The last ones will have to do a funny zigzag, but we'll manage. So I get to pick for Zaya, the Slayer, who is cheerful.
It.
I think you're cheerful and handsome.
You know that. That's already. That's a given.
All right, Zaya, you get to pick for
So,
for Eunice.
Eunice. So Eunice, she's kind of edgelord, but she has a good heart, so she's good-hearted.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, softened you right up. All right. Eunice, you may pick for Jocko.
All right, Jocko. You're gracious,
I'm already gracious.
and you're also what?
I'm already gracious.
You're already gracious. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying what happened before, Jocko. Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. It might be the last thing you do. And you're also musical. You like a good ditty,
Oh my
metal, heavy metal.
Does Jocko play any instruments?
Yeah, he's learning
Yes.
the piano.
I'm
Plays
learning the piano.
didgeridoo
You're learning
and
the piano. But it's
Rodoko.
that old school piano that like just sounds, at the turn of the 19th century, the piano, or maybe it was earlier, but the notes don't sound like they sound like now. They were built in these weird scales, and they're like creepy, eerie stuffs, man. All right, so Jocko is musical. Jocko, you may pick for Adria.
You are practical and fearful.
Wait, what did you pick?
Practical and
I'm-
cheerful.
You only get to pick one, man.
Yeah, why are you choosing two?
Yeah, people pick him too.
What? Nobody picked two?
You're practical.
Practical. I like it. Practical suits me just fine. All right, the next rotation, we're gonna let Patrick pick first again, but he's gonna pick for Rachel, and we'll go counterclockwise according to the Discord video, not the stream video. All right, so Jocko, you pick for Eunice.
No, I feel like you're shy, so I'm giving you a shy person.
Oh wow.
I really like this. I feel like I'm that goth in the back of the room. Who dances.
Oh
I forgot you.
you're so freaking goth, but you're like you're like the goth that isn't the evil goth. You're like secretly, yeah.
She got a good heart. She like,
Secretly, I foster kittens.
yeah.
You're the goth that has that like orphanage that she goes to every day and feeds and gives all her.
Yeah, she's the
time.
goth that has like unicorns in her room, but she
Right.
always just wears like blacks and stuff like that.
All right, Slaya. No, wait, Eunice, you get to pick for Slaya. Is that right?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do. Okay, Slaya.
It's good.
You are energetic. You have lots of passion.
Okay, Slaya, you may pick for me.
Yeah, we gotta go across. So, I think you're pretty tall. So,
Oh, what a curse! I get to pick for the musically gracious Jocko. Okay, define brash for me. What does brash mean?
like big
You-
stuff by the horn.
Yeah. You don't think before you act.
Yeah.
You
It
just
seems
act.
like that contradicts gracious. They seem opposite to me. Are they opposites?
I guess kind of. You can be gracious to somebody at first, man. Like when you have
Yeah.
a plan and you got something to do, just do it.
You mean brash is?
Like maybe if you're hot-headed, you could be brash, but you could
I-
still be
I think
like gracious to people who are kind to you.
I think
don't-
Jocko is courteous.
courteous, man.
Yeah.
I'm doubling
gentleman.
down. I'm doubling down. All right, so this one we have to do it.
Tell anyone.
I don't know what that was.
What?
We have to do
Don't
it.
tell anyone.
We have to do it.
But that's what
Mute yourself, Patrick. Can't hear myself think. Hi, whoever that is. Patrick's like, I gotta deal with this.
Who is
I'm standing up.
Isaiah's muted too.
Zaya's muted too. Oh, because he's probably in the same room. That's why there was an echo or something.
Yeah. They're leaving.
We have lost the stream.
Oh wait, wasn't I supposed to pick for you?
Yeah, we still have to do. You have to pick for me. I have to pick for you. Patrick has to pick for Zaya, and Zaya has to pick for Patrick.
Right.
So we still have to deal with those. So you want to do you and me now? Let's do you and me now.
Yeah.
While we wait for
Let's
them.
ignore them. They're gone. Okay. So should I like pick you first? Or?
Sure. You pick
Okay.
me first.
Okay. So what are you? You are
Accomplished at arms, practical, and tall.
and tall. Ooh. Okay. You are also widely traveled.
I like it. All right.
Widely traveled. You've been around the block.
I probably visited Rishi, which is House Lunest.
Yeah.
Homeland.
You visited my town and it was pretty great, buddy. Yeah.
I've been there. We had a good
Pretty
time.
great.
Yeah, then I had a couple beers.
Horrorism capital.
Um,
Who?
We had a couple beers. Let's see. I'm gonna label you as patient.
Patient. Okay.
Yeah, you're brooding, shy, and patient.
Brooding, patient, and good at heart. Okay.
All right,
Getting
Slay
my
Isaiah.
character here.
I don't know when Ari comes, but you get to pick for Patrick,
Oh,
and
here he
Patrick
is.
gets to pick for you. So you go first.
So I get to pick. I pick for Jocko.
You pick for Jocko.
What are your attributes, Jocko?
He's gracious, musical, and courteous.
Let's say Jocko has some courage in there. So he
Courageous.
is courageous. Yeah.
That word.
I'm back.
All
Yeah,
right,
you're courageous.
Jocko, you get to pick for Slaya.
Oh, ooh, I got a good one. Lighthearted.
That's
What
debut.
does that even mean?
What, lighthearted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It means you don't take things too serious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it. I gotta calm him down.
Gotta make me as kind as possible, so I don't like destroy your kingdom over there.
All right, so here's how this works. We start play by going around the table and picking games. The first game is picked for us. It's a muster, and we all do that together. And then we'll all pick a game. And so like each of these pages on here, starting at page 6 or so, is a different game that you can pick that has different setups and different like resolutions and all kinds of stuffs, right? So let's see. Page 5, follow the rules, take turns around the table, decide who goes first. Everyone reveals their high card. The player with the highest card goes first. Aces are always high, and there's rules for ties. On your turn, you choose one of the games, turn to that page, and do it. On the very first turn of the game, choose and trigger a muster, turn to page 14, and follow the rules for that game. After you play that, it's the next player's turn to choose. Choose any game you want, except endgame. Keep talking around the table. If you have fewer than 2 cards in your hand, you can drop to 2. If you ever have more than 4, you have to discard down to 5. Sorry, if you ever have more than 5, you have to discard down to 5. If the deck ever runs out, we shuffle the discards. The games are all listed there on page 3. That's what I'm reading from. So I think we do intrigue and muster. And I think we should do that before we decide whose the high card is, if that makes any sense. So if you slip to page 14. Oh no. No, maybe we do need to show high card. All right. So my high card. Let's see. I think I can just reveal or something. I think
Yeah, you can reveal.
I drag it onto. That's my high card. Everybody drag their high card.
So the highest card we have in our
The
deck.
highest card you have. If
Yeah.
you have a tie, ties in this one are broken in a specific way, and I can tell you what it is. Let's see. Hearts, diamonds, clubs, spades for this particular round. So just open your cards and then drag your highest and put it kind of like above your character or whatever, so that you know it's yours. Somebody has an ace. Who's the 4th one?
It's Jocko.
I got the jack.
Where is it?
I don't know. I don't know how to zoom. Like,
Where did you put your
get
card?
that one. I'll put it here. Next
Oh, I
to
found
Dirk's.
it. I got it. It's a jack.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
I don't know how to discard. I would like to hit recall, but I'm not sure what that does either. So we're just gonna leave those there. All right, so it's very clear that Eunice has the win here. So what you do is you right-click on your card and you go to take card, and it puts it back in your hand. So Eunice, you will be mustering first, and then spades or clubs, and then Patrick, and then me, and then Zaya. That means, right now, Eunice is showing the strongest bid for the crown. She's got a high card. So, you go to the muster page.
Okay.
Um,
And I draw a card.
you draw a card. You don't have to show us
How-
that. You want me to draw it
How
for
do
you?
I do that?
Okay, I'll draw
Yes.
it for you.
How do I do
Let's
that?
see. Deal. I deal one card to Ghost Jam. Dealt. Choose another player's. So then it says conducting intrigue and muster, right? Choose another player's house list, not your own. You represent your house, but you don't command it. Choose an event from the list and read it out loud. Choose at random or with forethought, but don't deliberate, so we can't really talk about it. Whichever option you choose, follow its instructions. If instructions are ambiguous when they specify a house, for example, but two players are representing that same house, then it's up to you to resolve the ambiguity in any way that you prefer. Don't deal or keep cards for the houses that nobody's playing. Don't discard cards from their hands. They don't have any. If someone should pull a card from the hand of an unrepresented house and keep it, instead they just draw a card from the deck. So the unrepresented house here is House Oak. So Eunice, you're up, right?
Right. I was reading, but I didn't have it on. Okay. Okay. House Dillstone launches a brutal campaign of repression and enslavement against the untamed tribes. Tell
Oh!
House Dillstone to pull a random card from House Endier's hand, reveal it, and discard it.
Oh crap!
Oh boy!
So here's-
oh, buddy,
here's-
that sucks.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what you should do, Zaya. Can you flip your cards so that the back is showing in your hand if you right click or left click?
Yeah. So flip all my cards.
Hold on. Can you do that in your hand? How do you do that? Can you do that? Do you have a way to do that?
Don't know. I don't know how to do it inside my hand.
All right, we'll put them down on the table.
All my cards.
Yeah, all three of them, and put them down and flip them over. Man, this sucks. 'Cause
Didn't
people
they
can see
say
this.
that it was found? Is it mine, not Isaiah's?
So
there?
your Dillstone is attacking Antir. Now shuffle them up, Zaya.
Yeah.
Shuffle them up good.
Yep,
Get
I got
them
you.
out there. This sucks because everybody can see these. There's got to be a better way to do this. I know how to do. I know how I'll do this in the future. All right, Patrick. Choose one of those cards by grabbing it and pulling it below the names.
That one.
All right, flip that one over, Zaya.
I go flip it.
Well, anybody
Boom.
can flip it. That's the card that you have to discard. It's not a very good one, so that's fine. Pull the other ones back in your hand by right-clicking and saying take. All right. So, Hal Stillstone launched a brutal campaign of repression and enslavement against the untamed tribes, and
He done did it.
done nuked
You're dead.
Zaya's hand here.
Slayer.
Jeez.
You're getting slayed.
Slaya.
I just wanna make sure you guys know I'm happy, but you're dead. You're dead.
Man, who's dead? Who are you blaming for this?
Okay.
I'm blaming everybody.
I didn't do
Everybody,
anything.
It's your fault anyway, yeah, it's your fault too.
There's two. You could either blame.
Now you
Rachel-
sat and you let it happen.
You could
let
blame.
it happen.
You could blame Rachel the player, or you could blame Dillstone for like nuking your people. But you cannot blame me. I am completely blameless. I didn't do this to you.
Look, I
The bystander effect.
All right,
You're too
Patrick.
afraid to step in.
Patrick, you can draw a card, and then choose another player's house list, not your own, and choose an event from the list and read it out loud.
okay. So I draw one card.
Yeah, I'll deal you a card. That's the way we've been doing it.
Okay. I want to say. House, send Dorel your house. Yeah, send Dorel.
Oh, no.
What? Let me
What's
see.
happening? House Sanderell does something? What are we doing?
Yes, raise alliance with a house Loonstel and publicly adopt its fashion in clothing and food. You deal one card each from the deck to Loonstel and Cinderella and face up.
Alright, let me deal with that here. This deck mechanic needs help. So I'm just gonna deal a card to me and Lunest. Lunest is Rach, right? I'm gonna deal a card to us, and we'll just tell you what it is. We'll use the honor system here. Is that okay?
No, no,
Rach,
absolutely not.
Rach,
Absolutely
your
not. I
card's
will.
coming.
I will.
My
I
card
will.
is a 10 of hearts.
So I got the 4 of clubs.
So the question is the R10's face cards?
I don't think so.
I think they're not face cards. But in a lot of games they are the same value as face cards. Let me see if I can... Does it ever talk
I mean, they're
about...
the same value of face cards, but they don't count as one. They don't have a face.
Face cards including aces of many suits. I think I'm gonna have to agree with you guys. I think it's not 10s. I think my 10 is not a good card. All right. So who's next? Next is me, right? Let me get back to this page here. I feel like Antir needs to do something. Let's see here. House Antir invokes Blood Anathema upon House Lunest, the foreign power. Tell House Antir to pull a random card from House Lunest's hand and discard it. Oh, I also am supposed to draw a card at the beginning of that, so I'll do that here.
Why?
So Lunest, you have 5 cards, right?
Why doesn't Isaiah just say a number? And
Yeah,
then,
that's a better way to do it. That's what I was gonna
The
say.
honor.
Like,
I can steal
Well,
one of her
yeah.
cards.
what's that?
I can steal one of her cards.
You steal it and discard. Oh, you can? How does that work? What does it say?
I could just like if I tap over her thing, I can steal one of her cards, and I can't tell which card it is.
Does it work?
I can
That's
try it.
awesome.
We'll try that. And then we just... Either way, it's an honor code, right? Either you have to be on your honor to actually throw that card away, or she has to be on the honor to throw the card away that you pick. So either way, it's honor.
Yeah. It's saying stealing right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Whichever way you guys want to do it, I'm okay with.
God damn it.
I stole a card.
All right.
He stole it,
Put-
yeah. He
put
stole
that-
it. That's really neat, actually.
Put that card on the table. Flip it.
Boom.
Oh my god.
Get
Were
his
you
ass.
guys supposed to see that?
Yeah, it said flip it face up and discard it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He's away.
Actually,
Get that out of here.
actually, maybe it doesn't say that. All right, so I'll just drag it over here and flip it over here. I don't really know any other way to drop cards on the table. This is. Man, it seems like this could be so much better pretty easily. But we will live with this. Okay, last muster is who? Zaya?
Believe
Did
it's
you do
me?
one?
I haven't done one. I haven't done one yet.
So the first thing I need to do is deal you a card.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you kindly. And I get to go do something, right?
Yeah, you pick a house that's not yours.
Let me see. House Dill marries a second prince to a powerful princess of House Sanzir. Tell House Dill to pull a random card from the House Sanzir's hand, reveal it, and keep it.
Man. Wait, which one is this?
It is.
Which house is this under?
It's under House Dillstone. Dillstone.
Fresh is like, I want to make sure you're reading it right. I want to make sure.
I don't want to lose my
It's a
shit.
second. It's okay. It's okay. We all lose our stuff.
You want
Death
to
goes.
give Dillstone a card from my hand? This isn't even
Yes.
this isn't even a pull it and discard it. This is a pull it and keep it. He's literally he's literally taking my prince away from my house. That's my baby brother.
He got it. Thank you.
All right, Patrick. So open my hand and steal one of the cards.
Can I look at your cards?
You don't get to. It says, what does it say? Random card. So no, you can't look at them.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
No, I can't hear Isaiah
He's not
on
talking.
Discord.
Because he's not there.
The entire time, I couldn't hear him. I had no idea what he said.
You get to open my hand and pull a random card out of it because I'm marrying one of my princes off to your house.
Okay.
Baby brother is marrying into your family.
I took that one.
Oh, I have to say, let it go.
Am I invited to the wedding?
Yeah, like who is invited to the wedding? Jocko. Is
Yeah,
Adria
Jocko.
is
Oh,
Adria invited to this
Yep.
wedding?
Oh yeah, maybe she's like a bridesmaid.
Just all two houses were secluded.
So it's just
What do you-
just the pair of us.
Yeah, we're united as one. Oh fuck.
Are you guys just angrily looking at each other? Like half the houses, half the family's on one side and they're half on the other side and just staring at each other?
I mean, I look at it with my loving eyes.
Adria probably makes her rounds with her imposing self. You know, she's this tall. She's wielding sword. She's not wielding them, but she's carrying these ornate swords of her house, right? And she makes a point to dance with like every prince from Dillstone and make them feel weak and inferior the whole time, showing her dominance. Yeah.
But I'm curious to let you do it.
Yeah, I'm sure you and I have a nice diplomatic dance as well. And maybe you win her over a little bit with your, honor and chivalry. She's
You know,
still
you
pretty
might-
pissed.
And your music.
Her baby
Yeah,
brother.
you like my music?
He plays a song.
Nah, music's impractical.
I mean, okay. I guess we won't have our first dance.
Adria is too young to understand how music could infect her life.
Wait, how old are you that I'm married?
We're princes and princesses. How old's my baby brother? He's probably like 15.
Who am I marrying?
You're not marrying anybody. Oh, you didn't hear the prompt because you couldn't hear Zaya. One of my baby brother was married off into your family, not you. Into your family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably
Thanks for
fairly
doing that,
tense.
Isaiah.
It's probably fairly tense, but this is royalty. Like we know how to get along and mingle and drink together, and like we don't just like pull swords and kill each other. At least not all the time.
What
It's not
diplomatic?
yet.
What diplomatic?
All right, so
No.
let's So now that we've started, I think we started on Rach to do the muster, and we're supposed to go around the table. Do you guys want to follow a Discord order, or you want to follow a stream order? Stream order might make more sense for people watching.
Stream.
Yeah, stream.
That would mean me. So there is an animated disagreement, a chase, a conversation over food, a dance, intrigue and muster, meeting sword to sword, a reunion, stealing time together, trials by contest, war and endgame. So I think it's pretty appropriate that at this wedding there is a dance. And that I do get to pick one of my partners in the dance, and that partner is going to be Jocko.
Yes.
It's pretty easy to see how this came about. The others of you weren't invited. Do any of you come and crash anyway?
Obviously, excuse me. I am the life of the party.
Are
Or
you-
I would definitely.
Do you show up in like the regalia of your house, or are you like incognito, or what?
I'm kind of lax, so I'm gonna be just kind of in my house, but it's like casual. Like even if everybody else is formal, I'm really casual about it.
Okay, everyone gets to draw cards, so let me deal those out. Deal one card to everyone. And if you are over 5, you have to discard something. You're looking to get the most suits and the highest cards. Although 2s are also interesting. So Rach, you're at 6 now, so you have to discard one. There must be a way to discard. Let me check something real quick. Jump to cards. Discards are collections. Hiding showing decks.
No, wait. Patrick is at 6. I'm not at 6.
Yeah.
Well, whoever's at 6 has to discard one.
I discarded and I flipped it. So here's my discarded one, like right next to the names.
Okay. That's fine. I think it'll be fine. So, let's see. We ask each other, how do you look to me and what's your mood? So, I think because we don't really know you guys are there, I will do this with Jocko. Jocko, how do you look to me and what's your mood?
I look at you with my loving eyes. I'm ready for this night to take
And
whatever course it takes.
that's your mood too, I suppose.
Yeah.
And I'm intimidating and annoyed. That's definitely my mood. We have to, let's see, I have to take the highest card from my hand and show it. Everybody present has to take the highest card from their hand and show it. And we pull all those cards together. Notice whose card is the lowest and pull all those cards together face down. Oh god. So here's my highest.
Okay.
Everybody has to reveal these. Damn, Jocko, your highest is an 8.
No. That's Leia.
Damn, Slaya. All right, so put them on the ace and flip them over.
You want to flip?
How did you flip them?
You
Right click and it's just flip card.
All right, that's our pool of cards. Who was the lowest? Slaya, right?
It's Leia.
Slaya was the lowest. During the dance, anyone can ask anyone for details about the setting, occasion, and circumstances. Conducting the dance. Take turns asking each other questions. Each of you gets to ask the other 2 questions, taking turns, and then the dance ends. If other players have joined the dance, you each get to ask 2 questions in total, choosing which dancing partner for each question. Take turns around the circle as figures of the dance bring you from partner to partner, because it's like, you don't just dance with one person. You start with one person, you end with one person, but you like move around in circles and stuff. The player who contributed the lowest card takes the first turn, choosing their first partner and asking their first question. All right, so Slaya, who do you bump into first, and what question do you want to ask? The questions are on page 13.
Okay. Let me pull that up real quick. Okay, let me mingle and jingle with let me see. Who would be a good partner? Let's go with Jocko. Let's see. Let's go there.
Ooh, me, okay.
If you hold shift while you drag the card, it will place it face down.
Okay.
So that worked. So that's how we do that.
Okay, sure.
That fixes
So-
everything. That allows us to do a random card. That fixes everything.
Yeah, a lot. All right. So my first question to you, Jocko, is your mouth is closed to my ears. What do you say?
Let's get it on. I love you. He can't hear you. So
Where do you want this knife to be taken?
Oh, okay. Where do you want this knife to be taken?
This night.
Night.
Wait, how far do you want this night to be? To go?
So, let's go halfway.
No.
You answer halfway. All right,
Rejection, I guess.
Eunice, what's your first question, and who do you ask it to? Are you surprised? So hold on, let's go back to this for a second before Eunice gets involved here. Is Jocko surprised when he sees Slaya there? Like, Slaya's not supposed to be here. He could be killed. Like,
Hey, yo, Jocko, you know we're cool, right?
I mean, I had a few drinks, okay?
okay, all right. He probably has some lavish gift that you know he had to have brought or something, right? All right, so let's switch up to Eunice. Eunice, you get to pick your first dance partner and ask a question. I think you might be muted. Pretty sure you're muted.
I am muted.
There you go.
I am muted. Okay, let's see. So who do I see through this? Okay, so I'm kind of melon in the back. Don't want to dance anyone when I see Slaya. And you know how handsome Slaya is. And I'm like, wow.
Pretty damn handsome.
Pretty damn handsome. Let's dance. Yeah, buddy. So I guess I awkwardly ask you to dance. And I guess you say yes. And then I ask, and then let's see, you laugh at something, right?
Yeah.
And what do you laugh at, buddy? What's so funny? Is
I laugh-
it my hair?
No, not your hair, but right behind you is Jocko, who has fallen over because he had a little bit too much to drink. just like straight on his face. Let's play the hair. So we both like look around and like point at him.
That's
Nice.
pretty funny. That's pretty funny, buddy. I love laughing at other people.
Look.
I'm kind of weirded out by this situation because I heard you had like some standard stuff. I think you think you're better than us, but like that we were able to laugh at somebody else.
I mean, I am like from this really great kingdom that does not have all these troubles like yours has, buddy. You know,
Hey,
like it's pretty peaceful back home.
it might not be organized, but we can fight.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see.
These are all pretty sexual questions, like almost all of them.
Yeah, I chose the one that was not. I do not want a relationship with anybody.
Oh, you can't.
I'm in it to win it. Don't
My
get
question's gonna be
distracted.
great.
No distractions. All right. So what is it? My turn, I guess.
Yep.
I think it's a great idea to push this button. So I'm gonna dance with Eunice, and
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
so we're dancing, and I get spun away from someone a little too quickly, and you kind of catch me, and my hair kind of like flies open and reveals more of my face than usual, right? Because I'm usually very guarded and serious, and
Hair.
so I'm picking the very first option. My hair has fallen in front of my ear. Do you touch my face?
No. That's weird. I'm not that weird. I say, you got something, you want to like, it's like, you want to, yeah?
You got something.
Oh man. Adria was pissed before. And she kind of says, like, she's widely traveled, right? You and her spent some time in Reshi together, and she kind of looks at you and says, "You could be killed for being here, you know."
I mean, you think about we could be killed for anything at any time if we're not careful, like.
You call this careful? You being here is not careful.
Wait, I don't live life. Well, no, that's not true. I try to live life carefully, but generally I'm not that smart, and I don't think things through, and that's when I die. But if I die by having fun, I'm fine with it, buddy. Bring it on.
All right. Patrick, you get to pick and question.
Ooh, okay. So after I stumbled down on the ground, I get back up, and Asia, I come dance with you, but my face is clear. Do you turn startled toward me or startled away?
Subtly, huh?
Yeah.
I'll turn subtly towards you. I'm okay
Ooh.
with this.
Ooh.
All right, Zaya, your final question.
So, I go to Adrian, right? Just, mingling and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then bump into her. And, after laughing at Pat, I decided to get me, like 1 or 2 beers.
I'm Jocko.
Oh, sorry, joke. Oh, sorry. Who's Pat? Fuck that.
That's my younger brother that just got married off. His name is
Yeah,
Patrick.
he got married off. Who cares about that guy? He's a loser. And you have the opportunity to draw me close and hold me for a moment. Do you take it?
So let me get this right.
Ooh la la.
It's a love triangle, and Jocko has just like demolished your houses. Like he's murdered the clans. Like he's personally responsible, and you show up, and you're like, no, you can't even. All right, so wait,
Everyone loves the bad boys.
which one is this? I get to is it which one was it? The shoulder, waist, hip, or what? Which one was it? What's my question?
you have the opportunity to draw me close.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. It's yeah. I definitely like when we bump into each other. I make a point of it. Definitely.
Wait, you said I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear me?
Yeah.
I make a point of drawing you close. Like it's very
Oh.
like obvious.
Oh.
Bitch!
Yeah. You take that. All right.
Yeah.
I invited you to my own place.
You didn't invite me. My freaking brother's getting married. Don't even. You took my card. Okay. Eunice.
Yes. Okay. So I think that I am going to have a dance with Jocko.
Yeah.
Jocko. You know, because I guess I'm bored. I'm tired of being in the back and it's lonely and you know, gotta stretch my legs, so I have danced with the guy, you know, and you know, I stumble, I lose my place in the dance because I can't dance. Sorry, buddy. Do you let me stumble? Or do you draw me back into place?
Well, you know what Jocko is gonna do.
Don't
He's a
I
player
think
for
that
sure.
everyone-
don't bring me too close. Like just push me away if this gonna happen.
I think that everyone should dance as well as they should. So I bring you close, I grab you by the hips, and I sway. I lead, you follow.
I
It's a
can't.
grand old
I can't
time.
wait for whatever freaking game Jocko picks. I can't even wait. All right. So
Okay. Okay.
You and I are dancing together, Slaya, as we watch this stumble and cuddle between Jocko and Eunice. And
Ew.
the dance separates us. So you go dance with someone else. Who is it? And when the dance brings us back together, it doesn't have to be somebody in our circle. It can be whoever. You can make someone up. You can do whatever. Okay, you have free reign for that. When the dance brings us back again to each other, are you pleased or disappointed?
I'm pleased, because I danced with Pat's newly founded wife. Somehow it ended in that situation.
It's not. Oh yeah, Pat's wife. Yeah, it is Pat's wife. It is
Yeah, Pat's wife. Yeah, Pat's wife. I danced with that. Her.
Damn.
She kind of sucked and she was kind of clumsy. Yeah, it was kind of bad, but like
Yeah, I can't believe my
Came back-
brother's marrying that.
yeah.
I hope you know you're getting fucked the next game. I hope you know that.
Who is he talking about? Me or Slaya?
Let me talk about you. He's not talking about you.
Leia!
But,
Slaya, yeah, it's all you. He's talking about Slaya.
Oh yeah, I'm back and I'm happy to be back with someone that can actually dance and like has coordination. And your swords are pretty cool too.
Yeah, I wear them during the dance. I'm not messing around. All right, I guess Jocko, you get the last dance. Save the last dance for Jocko. Is that right? Yeah.
So, I'm going back to you, Asia. Fire in my eyes, ready to dance with you. You may, at this moment of the dance, place your hand upon my elbow, my shoulder, waist, or my hip. Which one do you choose? I come fierce.
Okay.
Ready to dance with you.
Okay, let me get this straight. Because I'm a little stupid about this. Which one is the hip and which one is the waist?
The hip is where the hip bone is. The waist is up where
You should
The waist is
just
where you're
stiff
like-
arm 'em.
your
Just go for the head, stiff arm 'em.
Stiff arm him. Let's see, what do we got? We got
It's
waist,
above the
hip,
head.
shoulder, or elbow.
Knees and toes, knees and toes. What is it? Arms and legs, knees and toes, knees and toes.
I go with the waist.
good choice.
Yeah, waste. I don't go all in. I think hip is all in.
I know we have a splendid time. I look at you with my lovely eyes, waiting for this night to be taken away.
Oh
No.
God. All right, so here's what we do. I'm mixing these here cards up. All right, let's have Zaya pick one of these cards and put it in your hand. One of these 4 up here.
Okay, let me get to it. I'll take this one.
Just right click it and
Go
take
ahead,
it.
go ahead and put it in your hand. Rachel, pick one and put it in your hand.
I hope you got your card again.
This wasn't a good game for me to pick because I'm probably gonna lose my ace. Patrick, pick a card. Zaya, you got the next game, so start looking through and see what you think.
Yes.
What do? Do I drag it into my hand? How do I take it?
No, you right click it. Right click that card.
Right click, take card. Okay, good.
Come on, I thought you were supposed to know this.
Okay. So Zaya, you get to pick the next
Well,
game.
you know, I'm a happy person, but like, you know, I like fighting. I like mixing up. So let's do stealing time together.
What page is that?
24.
Page 24.
Choose one of the other players to be your partner in the liaison. Decide together how you two came to be stealing time. Also decide together whether your liaison is illicit in any way, and if so, what might happen if you're discovered. You and your counterpart draw a card. Ask each other, "How do you look to me? What's your mood?" During the liaison, anyone can ask anyone for details and share the location, circumstances, blah blah blah. Conducting converse as you like naturally. During, either of you may, whenever you like, begin an exchange by making an overture. The other then answers the overture to conclude the exchange. Return to conversation or advance into the next exchange as you like. This is super uncomfortable. Continue your conversation and exchanges until you
I
part.
touch your blood.
You draw a curtain upon what follows, or you're interrupted by someone. There are 2 ways that you might be interrupted. First, if one of you chooses either the answers at the moment, we're interrupted instead. Second, at any time after the 3rd exchange, any player may interrupt you by declaring that someone else enters the scene. And then you part, blah, blah, blah. Okay, all right. So I think first you have to decide who you're stealing time away with.
Well, I'm gonna steal time away with let's go with since we had such a great time, had a great dance. Let's go with Andrea. You know, we had a good time. Like you.
All right. We gotta draw cards. Deal 1 card to me and Zaya dealt, and because I now have too many cards, I need to discard 1. So there we go. All right. So, how do you look to me? What's your mood? How did we come to be together? How does this work?
You know, we just went to the party. Well, I crashed the party. You were just there.
So this is like after the party. Jocko was hoping this would be like his moment, but we kind of like sneak out of the dance.
Yeah, we're just chilling.
Jocko's missing out.
We're chilling. There's a little lake, just talking and stuff. We see the 2 clowns coming over the hill, and you know, we're just talking a little bit.
All right, how do you look to me, and what's your mood?
Definitely cheerful. I look to you with a passion in my eye.
Oh my gosh. So I'm probably, you know, I'm still the beautiful but very practical, wearing my swords. I'm still ready for the dance. And
Yeah, you're still ready to murder somebody.
And I'm still probably like annoyed, right? Like I can't believe that I'm gonna lose my brother to this, right? Like he's just gone. So I'm annoyed as we begin this, but I'm happy to be away from the dance and away from the dillstones, the dillweeds. like I secretly call them.
Oh.
Or I'd probably call them that to you. I probably don't ever say anything like that to them.
I joke around with you. I like that. I like that pun. I said we from now on when we're in private, they're called the Dillwoods.
That sounds good to me.
Oh, here's the Dillwoods coming across over the hill.
They're interrupting us already?
You haven't touched her yet.
We haven't even done an overture yet.
I got some foresight with it.
Come on.
I don't think you can do that yet. I think one of us has to do an overture first. You'll have to wait. You'll have to wait until. I mean, you can,
Great.
but
I have to wait until 3 exchanges or someone says you.
in response, someone says there's an interrupt.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I touch your sword. I was like, I just want to check them out because I think they're pretty cool. And so, may I?
You may, but first I want you to disarm yourself. Will you?
I will. I don't have anything on me.
Yeah, you're not gonna touch a lady? Come on.
All right. So this happens. I actually like take one of them off because I have 2 of them, and I unsheath it for you, and you can see like the ornate scroll work that's 6 generations old, and it's got silver inlay and stuff.
Since it's ancient, I appreciate the craftsmanship. I can really see some hard work went into it. I compliment your sword, and then I touch your hand.
Oh yeah, I touch your hand. May
Yeah.
I? Let's see.
It's getting steamy.
There's nothing happening.
Hey, she has swords. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful with this situation. She has literal swords on.
You're touching an inanimate object.
You may
She's
not.
literally armed to the teeth.
Do you have any armor on, or are you like in? You're kind of incognito.
I'm in land clothes. Yeah, I'm pretty casual.
Okay. All right. So as you go to touch my hand, I kind of make a quick deft dodge and grab/touch your wrist instead. So the response is you may not, but instead I touch your wrist, may I? And that's our third overture.
Let me look. You may, but only for a moment. So, like, you'll let you grab my wrist for a second. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of weird because you're just like squeezing my wrist. You're kind of strong. You kind of hurting my wrist a little bit.
You're such a baby. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Hey, he literally has swords. How am I supposed to deal with it?
Roll with it.
Roll it.
Patrick's
Roll with a
all
sword
in.
through
He
your chest.
doesn't care. He's ready. I kind of reach up to grab. Do you have hair? What is your hair situation like, Slaya?
I have a big old fro.
You got fro. So I reach up the back of your head and I touch your hair and I'm like going to grab it. May I?
This could go in different directions.
That fucking hurts.
You may, but first I want to touch your hair as well.
Kinky. Love it.
Well, we'll never know because at this moment we're interrupted instead.
No, we're not. You're not involved. I'm not going in yet.
the deal wheels come.
We show
Deal
everyone the
Did we?
highest card in our hands. Who shows up? I think Jocko probably shows up looking for me because I've been gone for a while. What do you think, Jocko?
Drama.
Yeah,
Here it
definitely Jocko,
comes.
because he's just a.
I show up. I show up.
Jocko's like half glad because he wasn't real sure. Like, not Jocko, Slaya. Slaya's like half glad because he wasn't real sure how this was gonna go. So we have to show everybody our highest card. My highest card is a King of Clubs. There it is.
Everyone who's there?
No,
Or-
me and Jocko. Let's see.
All right, I'll show you mine.
Yeah.
Boom, still kind of stupid.
Holy crap!
Wait, so I came in like, shortly. I still drop it? Or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
All right. That brings us to somebody else's game. Are we up to Rachel's game now? Patrick, have you picked a game?
Oh.
Which circle are we using? I think we skipped
I
Patrick.
think
My bad, Patrick.
Poor Patrick.
My bad, Patrick. I skipped.
Jocko.
I messed the order up. I need to rearrange us on the stream so that we match the order that we're in Discord, so that it's not confusing. That's why I skipped you. So, Patrick, you have to pick a game.
Reunion! I come back.
What the hell, reunion?
Do I
Yeah.
do I take this 8?
Yeah, it's yours. You just get to show everybody how bad your bid is for the crown.
Yeah, I got no breaks. This-
Hopefully you got 4 2s and you just demolish the king when they arrive. Like, just dead. Reunion. Choose one of the other players. You're meeting each other now after having not seen each other for some time. Decide together where you're meeting. Choose one by agreement. And there are a bunch of bullets. And then we ask each other stuff. And during the liaison, we can ask each other for details. You ask the opening question, they answer freely, then choose a reunion question to ask you. You answer freely, and based on your answers, your counterpart chooses and makes one of the closing offers. All right, Jocko, where are we meeting? Oh, wait, who are you picking?
You, of course.
I figured because of this love triangle nonsense. Where are we meeting? You're meeting each other now, having not seen each other for some time. So this is probably like after this dance, or maybe the dance is where we haven't seen each other for some time. You know, like the whole.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And
Okay.
so we're in a state of my family. And I'm in as a host, and you're the guest.
Okay. So how do you look to me?
I gotta do an opening question.
No, we do this ask each other thing first. The how do you look to me thing.
How do I look at you?
How do you look to me? Like what
Love in the eyes.
I guess
Even than ever. I'll love you even more and more every time you get.
maybe we're answering this question wrong. Maybe it's more like how do I see
How do we
you?
see?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Maybe
Beautiful.
It's maybe it's more like how do you look to me, right?
yeah.
I don't that doesn't make sense either because that wouldn't be open. How do you look to me?
Let's go with that shit.
I'm not sure. I think it's more like I think it's more the other way. Because I wouldn't know that he thinks I'm beautiful necessarily. It would be more like I look annoyed or I look happy or whatever. You know, it'd be more obvious signs or I look reserved or something like that. I think that makes more sense. I'm not positive though. All right, so and then you asked me the same question. How do I look to you? I probably look annoyed because I was about to destroy this Slaya in some form or another. But I've looked annoyed all night because I just lost my brother. So like things aren't different. So you go first, Jocko. You ask me the opening question.
The opening question: when did we last see each other?
Okay, so for this to make sense, it really means when did we last see each other before tonight, right? So we last saw each other several months ago, when you were trying to convince me to use my armies against House Anteri, and
What a day, Will.
things were things were a little tense, and ultimately I decided not to join you in your campaign. But that's when we last saw each other.
Okay.
All right, so wait. So now I choose one of the remaining reunion questions to ask you. There's a couple of good options here for me, I think. I think what I'll go with is, in those days we fought and jibed, but I always trusted you. And I wonder whether I can trust you still. Do you like give me that old secret look? Apparently we like knew each other pretty well. And we're able to kind of communicate silently a little bit with head nods and just glances.
Yes, yeah, I do. I give you that look.
Oh God.
Trusting look.
All right, you choose and make a counter closing offer.
Okay, let's see if that corrects. I was so in love with you then. I wonder if
No, you
I
have
was
to
still
pick
feeling
a.
it.
You have to pick a
Are you
closing.
still as widely traveled now as you were then?
Well, definitely, but you have to pick a closing offer question
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
because
Oh,
this leads into another game. Like this one's a really fast like setup, and then it leads into some other game.
well, let's have the conversation over food, shall we?
Yeah, I haven't done that one yet. Oh, I get to answer yes or no.
Yeah.
I go with no.
Damn. Rejected as always.
Shot down.
I
Get that shit out of here.
I would like to stay and eat at the banquet of the wedding with you, but I have to get back. My armies need tending, and so I have to leave early tonight, and I can't stay.
Oh, I'll miss you, babe.
God. All right, so I think that brings us back all the way around to Eunice, who has been kind of left out here. So she finally gets to.
Eunice doesn't mind. Eunice thinks you guys are funny. I don't do the romance. I don't do the lust. I'm not slave to that.
She was pretty clear about murdering all of us at the beginning of the game.
She was. She
I want
was.
it for me alone. You guys are funny. Maybe I'll keep you as like little like side prick people. I don't know.
Side people. Not.
All right. So what game do you pick?
Well, I want the
Did you say bro?
animated disagreement.
Animated
That's the one,
disagreement. That one.
which is on page 6.
That one's really cool.
Yes. Oh yes.
That one is really cool. I like this one. This is
yes.
this is exciting. Choose
Oh,
another
yes.
player to be your opponent in the argument. Decide what the matter of your disagreement is, where you're holding your discussion, and who is present. And then you do some stuff. So, who are you picking to have an argument with?
I think I'm gonna have an argument with Slaya.
What's up?
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
Let's
Slaya.
fight.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
Decide together what the matter of your disagreement is. What do you guys
Okay.
animating disagreement is, and like where are you guys at and stuff?
Huh.
Is this at the party? Is this at the dance still?
Why
Yeah,
don't we
so-
just have the whole game take place in one dance, like this one
That would be
crazy
super
night?
cool.
yeah. So like,
Crazy night.
we were so after my little conversation with you, went back to the party, had a few more drinks,
Yeah.
and I said that my pop singer of my country is way better than her pop singer of her country, by far.
Shit.
It's not even context. So
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Is that what it is,
Yeah.
Rach?
This is like cultural superiority right here.
So you're doing it
And
like.
I can definitively prove my culture is better.
So are you doing it like, as people are dancing, you guys you heard this song and you were talking over like wine, and then it just turned into this
No,
disagreement?
I wasn't drinking. I
yeah,
don't drink.
Well,
Grape juice.
other
I,
people were
I pretty
drinking
much
wine.
said I pretty much said her taste of the music sucked. It's just terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. You and your enemy draw a card, so let me deal cards to you guys.
Okay, thank you. Before you begin, agree to stakes. The winner gets to draw a card, or the loser must discard the highest.
We're not
card.
all the way there yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hold on. I might be reading the wrong thing. You might be right. I was reading the wrong thing. Each of your... No, I still deal these out. You guys are both at 6, so shift, drag your whatever card you want. You want high cards, jacks and 2s are special, and you want suits, as many of the suits as you can get. Don't show us. Shift, drag. Alright,
Sorry.
there you go. Those are gone. There you go. Let's see. Ask each other, how do you look to me and what's your mood? So, do that.
Okay. So Isaiah, Slaya, you look very, drunk. Like really drunk. I feel like the majority of this is caused by drunkenness.
You been
And,
drinking? You been drinking, Slade?
Oh yeah, I've been drinking a lot.
And you look,
All right.
you and your movements are like,
Yeah.
like that.
Don't be rude.
So, you look kind of wobbly a little bit. But everything seems kind of cool, I guess. I'm just feeling really, really good. Feeling real warm.
You buzz.
Feeling good.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
And I don't know.
All right. So now
what
you
I-
decide stakes.
Okay.
Does the winner get to draw a card? Nothing happens, I guess. Or, oh, hold on. The winner gets to draw a card, or the loser discards their highest card. Or you can choose that neither are the stakes, meaning nothing really happens. Or you can choose that both happens, meaning the winner draws and the loser discards.
I
No,
think
there should be
both.
stakes. Both?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
drunk
there's-
going in.
These are high stakes, buddy. I'm ready.
What do you say, Rach? You agree to that?
I say both. I say both. These are high stakes. These are important matters.
All right. The audience conducts the disagreement. That is you and I, Patrick. Audience members, we take turn posing challenges to the position holders. Both of them must answer each challenge. You decide who goes first, or let one of them volunteer. Once both have answered the challenge, each of you awards 1 point to the one who you think will give the best answer. You have to choose. If either position holder goes too long, you can cut them off with hisses and jeers and award 1 point to their opponent, or just ask them to kindly wrap it up. They're also not allowed to interrupt or rebuke one another. Cut them off at once and award 1 point to their opponent. Ending the agreement. After 3 challenges, compare points. Whoever has more has the acclaim of the audience, whoever they are. If you agree to stakes, the winner draws a card and or the loser discards their highest card now. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we get 3 things. Let's see. Do you want to go first, Patrick, or you want me to go first? Whoever
Like
goes
you can
first
go.
gets. All right. Whoever goes first gets 2, which is interesting. What do I? Let's see what I care about as a person. As you guys start arguing, we wander kind of over out of the dance. This is probably before.
Argue.
Yeah, this is probably before we stole time away together. This is probably during when I finally decided to walk out of there. Um. hmm. Please explain how your opponent's position has merit and is worth real consideration.
I'll go first.
Who would you like to go first?
Yeah,
Do
I'll
I
go
think
first.
who goes first?
You can, or you can volunteer them.
Well, the Zayas decide. It's fine.
So I understand, she's from a different country over the water, so she hasn't experienced all the great stuff that we have over here. She's a foreigner, He doesn't know what we have. You know what I'm saying? There's so much music. You know, Jocko. You play. We have the best music on this side of the waters, and everyone knows it. You're well traveled, and you're well traveled. You've seen their music, and I'm not trying to say anything, but it's bad. It's just bad. But she's just a little ignorant. That's all.
Okay. Eunice, do you have a rebuttal?
I mean, I understand that from your point of view, I'm ignorant. I understand that ignorant people think other people are ignorant. I
Shots
understand that.
fired.
And I understand how someone whose primary form of music is yodeling and thigh slaps. This is the music I have to listen to when I go and I just want to brood in the corner at a wedding that I was not invited to.
No, Lunas, I get that you're better than everyone else, Eunice.
Yeah.
Slaya wins the point.
Ew.
All right, Patrick, you pick a challenge.
Okay. Please make a personal attack on your opponent's character.
Shit.
Eunice, you go first.
Janitor, he's the last one.
Wait, she
Okay.
just did it. All she has to do is say the same shit.
I like how you guys were supposed to rip each other up, but you guys attacked each other.
Yeah, buddy. The thing is, Slaya's a handsome guy.
Damn right.
Slaya's a good guy. But when you have 2 drinks and suddenly you're getting hard to stand, buddy, I don't know. Maybe you should limit yourself. Maybe you need to have some help there, and maybe you need to go to rehab and you need to accept that this is what you need.
Oh, jeez.
And I, as a wonderful friend, I'm willing to get you there. Hit me up.
So, these people over the water just come over here and just says everything we're doing is wrong, man. I can't believe this. They just come over here and think your music. Come on, Jocko, you play some beautiful music on the piano. It's kind of creepy, but it's beautiful. And they just come over and just assume there's just knee slaps and stuff like that. This is beautiful music. So they're just stuck up. This is for ours. They're stuck up. So, that's all I gotta say. Will you stick with the stuck up people, or will you join the home team?
Slaya gets it.
Oh, God.
Eunice, what?
I think maybe both of us are supposed to pick points both times, but that would allow a tie.
Yeah.
No,
that
I think
makes
it's
sense.
the person who asked who
Because
words.
it says each of you awards 1 point to the one you think gives the best answer, and you have to choose.
Right.
I think maybe we're both supposed to choose. But unfortunately, I wasn't listening very closely the second time because I was reading, so I
Well,
have no idea.
You
You should just agree with me.
demon attack. Slayer
So-
just attacked.
So I'm gonna escalate. I know that we already know who's gonna win, but please threaten to go to war
We know.
over your difference in
Okay.
opinion.
We know.
After you answer, show your highest value club. Whichever one of you has the highest club is therefore the better answer. So you guys get to threaten to go to war, and then you show your highest club to see who wins.
All right. Look, Slaya, I know this is going to be a bit hard to get through your thick brain here, buddy. Your malnourished brain. But if you do not admit that I am the right one and that I am superior in every way, shape, and form, there will be blood and lots of arrows in you.
Well, I stick to my traditions, and one of my traditions is my music. And if you're disrespecting my music, you're disrespecting me. So let's go. Let's run it. I'm ready to go down right now. I'll go across the water to fight you. Let's go.
All right, show your highest value clubs. Oh, Saya wins! Oh my god!
I'm lost against a drunk guy.
Wait, your highest is a 2?
Her highest club.
Honestly,
Highest club.
I did not choose that. I didn't choose that going in.
Okay, so the stakes are the winner gets to draw a card, and the loser must discard their highest card. So I'm gonna deal one to Zaya.
Do I get this card back?
Yeah, you can have it back, but you'll have to discard something here in a second because you'll have 6.
Okay.
And then Rach has to discard something. I'll drag it to the discard. For
Yeah,
you.
I just discarded it. Okay.
And this is why I discarded.
Gosh, dang it, Slaya. I think there were some biased referees. Okay. I don't know. Me and the rest weren't watching the same game.
Threats to the crown, I say. All right, so at this point we have the option of choosing 3 more games going around, or maybe even 4 to get back to Rachel again, or ending by doing the coronation to see who wins. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I do have to get up for work tomorrow at like 8:30. So.
I don't.
Yes, I do. How do you know? How do you know my work schedule?
No, just say don't go to work. Just don't.
8:30 super early.
Okay, buddy. Well,
I know, I gotta wake up at 10:30. No, 10 o'clock.
We could probably make a cycle in 30 minutes now that we have everything set up, if you guys want, and we make
Okay.
things expedient.
I'm willing.
I mean, if she needs to go, we could end it. I will, yeah. I'll just make...
I mean, I don't. No, I want.
I'm down for either.
I don't know. I don't.
The coronation will take a little
know.
bit, I guess. We can do that. Because it will take some
Yeah.
time.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so it all happened during this one dance night where we all were vying for power and love and rivalry and music. Everyone draws one last card. So let me deal those out. That means everyone needs to discard a card.
No, I have 5. I don't need it.
Okay, you don't have to. Hold shift, and you won't have to deal with the thingy. If you choose, you can pass one card from your hand to an ally. Don't discuss it.
I mean, how do we give it to each other?
I guess... I mean, everybody, if we were at the table, everybody would see you pass it. So I guess you drag it to the table and tell which person to grab it. Whose card's sitting up there? Is that supposed to be discarded?
Yeah, that's discard.
Okay.
Put in the discard pile. We have one.
So I guess if you want to give somebody something, then say who you're giving it to, drag it face down, and that person can take it.
Sorry.
Oh no!
Hold on, let me. Okay, I'm okay with that.
Asia. I gave you one.
You're giving me one. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll copy you a name.
Wait, I didn't mean to take that card.
Why are you trying to steal a card from me?
I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
No, you just
Put it down face down.
yeah, face down. Oh, nice. I'll take that one.
I'm sorry.
Who is that one for?
Who wants it?
I'm taking it. Put it on Jocko.
You have to say who you're giving it to.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I just want it for the poor and disadvantaged.
No, fuck.
that's
Give it
definitely
to
me.
Slayer. Give it to Slayer.
Like Jocko.
Yeah.
Like Jocko.
What's called? Who's getting it, Jocko or Slayer?
Yeah, which one you choose?
Slayer.
Hey,
You know.
taking
I
cards.
kind of beat him rough. I was kind of mean to him.
So you're allies now.
We are allies.
Here to kick.
Nice.
Is everybody done pushing cards around the table?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Reveal your hands. I'm not exactly sure how to do that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put our names further apart. Like this. And then just move your cards on top of your name there.
Someone keeps putting cards on my name.
You only have 3 cards, Zaya?
Nope, I have 5.
I only see 3. Oh, there's one.
And boom.
All the deuces. Alright, there's 2 king jacks. Let's see which one of us wins. Find the player with the most face cards. So it's one of the 2 of us. It's either me or Jocko. Oh my god!
Baby, let me win.
Including aces, the player is, in a case of a tie, go by highest card. If no one has, we both have the same highest card. For this game, in case of ties, hearts are higher than spades, are higher than clubs, are higher than diamonds.
Damn.
So I am the heir assumptant. That means I will be queen. Of the other players, find the player with the most suits represented in their hand. So I see club, diamond, hearts. I see diamond, spades, clubs. Clubs, hearts, diamonds.
I have 3.
I think everyone has 3.
Okay.
And that means that you guys all are tied for House Ascendant. And that means that you all have a rightful claim to the throne. Find the players holding 2s or jacks, if any. These are doom cards. If you
Let's go.
I think all of us are.
The heir
Yeah, we all have you.
The heir assumptant is crowned. Heir assumptants answer these questions. What is the nature of the ceremony? So the ceremony where I'm crowned. It's regal. It's posh. It's probably militant because I have these huge armies. I'm very practical. And it's posh, but like not in the normal noble way, you know? Like a commoner would be like, "Oh my god, That's pretty lavish. But nobles are like, why didn't they buy the expensive caviar or whatever? You know, they're kind of like, this is a little tight. Which houses are invited to attend? So certainly I would invite Sleia and Jocko's houses. Eunice is scary, man. But I think her and my relationship, while it's not like awesome, is okay, right? So I think I would invite everyone. Which are forced to attend? Do I force any of them to attend? I definitely force Jocko's house to attend. They have to be there. I think they would come anyway, but like I put political pressure to make sure they come.
Okay.
Anyone can ask for further details. Okay,
What?
so
Is there any type of army at this event?
there's royal guards and whatnot, and my armies are within the city, outside of the castle, keeping everyone safe. But it's not like the army is the ceremony. or
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
What kind of cake is there? There's got to be cake.
I specially imported some special cake from Reshi, like whatever the favorite delicacy is over there.
Nice, buddy. It's
Yeah.
it's shrimp, lobster, caviar,
Shrimp, lobster, caviar cake.
casserole, cake.
Oh,
Yeah.
how many people are here? Is it just like us and like 3 or 4 people, or is it like hundreds or something?
It's probably hundreds.
Okay.
Can I ask the questions below it, like which of us personally attend?
You want to ask them yourself?
Yeah, can we ask that or no? Not yet.
Yeah. I mean, once everybody else is done asking their normal questions, we'll ask those. Does anybody else have any
Okay.
clarifying things? Okay, so which of us personally attend the ceremony? Well, I'm there. We're supposed to do it by raise of hands. I'm there because, seriously, that's my ceremony.
I think I am.
All right, so everybody's there. What's the next question? Read it for me, Zaya.
We're on coordination.
Which of us personally support the new crown? That's the
Which of-
question.
Which of us personally supports the new crown? That's the next one. All right, sweet. Jocko's on board. What?
Hey, babe.
You trying to almost murder me in
I did not!
so far. You would.
No! Like, just because it was going to be a little rougher than you was used to, it doesn't mean it's murder. That's not the definition of murder.
You gotta be open to it. I'm open to it.
Jocko's the whole time like, let it happen. All right. So wow, only the Dillweeds support the new crown. That's rough, buddy.
I think you should call me those stones if I'm supporting you.
Which of you will personally fight or continue to fight against the new crown?
Against.
Yeah, against the new crown. A fight against the crown. Oh no!
Oh, fuck you.
Reshi, I imported your special lobster cake.
Well, why did you invite her?
You're muted. You're so muted, but you're so animated. It's so fun to watch. No words are coming out.
What?
So you're gonna actively fight the crown?
Yes.
Why?
You know, I appreciate the lobster, caviar, whatever cake.
See,
You know,
the
but you're
caviar
trying to get my good side. We are the rightful rulers, buddy.
That's not
We
true.
rule everything.
That's not true. Just because your
Yeah.
father and
with
your
you.
grandfather and your great grandfather ruled doesn't mean you're the rightful rulers. For one,
Yes.
Sleia was here well before either of us even showed up on this land, and for two,
Yeah, this.
I ruled before that.
Yeah, like I've been saying, like I think I'm the rightful ruler, but like I don't have any strong things. I'm just gonna sit back in the cut and just wait till I can
Sitting
get my
in
crown.
the cut. All right, House Ascendant, answer these questions. I guess that's all of you. Do you serve the new crown, support the new crown, call the new crown to heal, or openly oppose the new crown? I guess we kind of already answered that, right? But do you guys have anything else that you want to say?
The lobsters were pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty okay.
I support to the ground.
Thank you.
Pretty okay.
Okay, Eris Sumpton, answer these questions. That's me. Do you honorify and glory them, look to them for leadership, grant them due respect, defy them to do their worst, or outlaw them and try to break them? So, despite the fact that I know, let's start with Reshi Lunest, because I think that's the hardest one. Despite the fact that I know that she's trying to tear me down, I honor and glorify her whole culture and everything, because I know that acceptance is the best, and maybe that won't stop what's about to come, but I appreciate and
Goody
respect the
two-shoes.
houses, and of course, like Dillstone supporting the crown, like I honor and glorify them. They know that I'm supposed to be here, and I know I'm supposed to be here, so that's great. And of course, even in my words just now, I already like honored Sleia and his whole Antari clan and how they were here before us, and maybe hopefully one day their clans can unite and become a whole as part of this new kingdom. But even for now, as many as that they can get together is good for me. And so I honor and glorify all of you, and in a sense, I look to you for leadership as well. I don't try to break Lunest at all. I let them be and hopefully raise them up. Okay, so here's where the brutal things may happen. If you have jacks or twos, you may choose to play them now. Does anyone have a two of clubs that they want to play?
No one has a true club.
I think Eunice does.
Eunice does.
Do you want
Oh,
to play?
shit.
I don't know. Do I want to? Yeah, but the thing is, if Banty falls in the Civil War, I don't know. I just feel like I want a whole kingdom to rule, buddy. I don't want a destroyed one.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna say that's a no. Two of diamonds from Sleia. Do you play that?
I'm thinking about it. What's it called? So when I play this Doom card, if I play it, like what's the effect? Max.
I mean, the effect is gonna be a very, very rocky rule for Adria. And she will be constantly fighting amongst the other nobles and clans for peace and prosperity for all the peoples.
Cause kind of eyeing Jocko over there, but I'll relax. I'll just relax for right now.
All right, nobody has two of hearts. I have a two of spades, and I don't want
No,
to.
no.
You have two of hearts?
Sleia has two of hearts.
Do you? Oh, is it off
Yep.
the screen?
I was fighting two of diamonds.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was off the screen on mine. I had to slide over. Okay, two of hearts. Do you want to play that one, Zaya?
No, I'll relax. Just want to make clear, Jocko. You know, you said some words about me earlier, and didn't really like that. But I'll relax for right now.
Two of spades is famine. I don't want to make my people famine, so I'm not going to play that. Jack of clubs is Jocko.
If I don't... no, I won't play it. No,
You're going to make me sick. You're going to make me sick and
no, I'm not.
unable to rule.
I won't do it to you, man.
All right. Jack of diamonds is Eunice. Do you play this one?
Yeah, buddy, I play this one.
Oh, no! Give me an example of how I bankrupted, or what made me bankrupt. Was it war with Reshi, or what?
No, I think that
It has to be something that Reshi is like directly pushing on. I think maybe.
I think maybe Reshi encouraged this. I think it helped them. I think Jocko became so obsessed with you, he tried like harder and harder to impress you, like continual stuff. You know, like he'd give you like all these gifts, he'd throw these extravagant parties, and he'd hear his his own bank account, and then you just had to, like, I think you felt guilty, and so you like foot the bill. Does this
Oh.
feel like something?
Wow.
Taco Dine the Dash.
Dine and
What do you
dash.
think? Would you do that? Maybe you want it.
Let's see. I'm more practical than that, but
You're more
maybe
practical than
maybe what I had to do though is
Was exile him?
I had to spend money, like keeping him away. Like I had to give him like a
Yes.
dukedom, and
Yes.
then I had to protect it from whatever,
Give
whoever.
him an army.
Yeah, and it just
Just to get Jocko away from
Yeah.
you.
yeah, and it bankrupted the house. All right, Jack
Yes.
of Diamonds has been played. Jack of Hearts. Is that the only
Yes.
Jack not in play right now? I don't think there's a Jack of Hearts. Jack of Spades is one that I have, which is the new crown is assassinated on the throne. I certainly am
Well,
not
if
going
you
to
want to
assassinate
die.
myself.
If you want to die.
1 year later, take turns around one last time. On your turn, answer this question. Given all this, 1 year later, where are you? Let's start with Jocko. 1 year later, where are you?
I'm still on going after you. Asia, love my life. I love all people.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You're fighting my battles, battling
Yeah.
the wild west of whatever our culture is. Okay. All right. Let's go to Slaya. Where are you? A year later.
So, after you're watching, I see obviously Jocko is just like heavy supporting you, and that's okay. But I think if I could like somehow make him change his tune a little bit, maybe some stuff would change. Maybe for the better, maybe for the worse.
Who changes Jocko's tune?
Well, maybe like we can maybe just have him out of play. Just for a little bit.
So are you responsible for like the wars that he's out there fighting right now?
I can't confirm or deny that.
Why does everyone hate Jocko?
I like
You're like-
Jocko. I like
What's
Jocko.
called? I might have heard some stuff on the grapevine, might have spread some rumors, but I would never want this beautiful, peaceful kingdom to like come apart or anything.
Are you close to the crown at all? Like, do you spend time back in the kingdom and or castle or whatever?
Sometimes I'm in and out. I kind of just want to watch. I like being in some meetings. You know what I'm saying? Like there has been some pretty important stuff about like the food supply, where the armies are. It's just those kind of things. That's what I'm interested in.
Yeah, staying in the cut, like you said before. All right, let's see. We've got Eunice. Eunice, where are you a year later?
I think that I think I have become a bit homesick and lonely and brooding. And I returned to my home for a bit for some fresh air. And while there, I undertook the ancient Reshi art of the yo-yo. And I am a certified yo-yo master. And I find that I like yo-yoing a lot better than politics. And that the reason I was so mean to Slaya was that I really just wanted to be his friend. And so I sent him a gold-plated titanium yo-yo with his house crest engraved in diamonds on the side.
She sent you this ancient artifact.
Mm-hmm. An ancient yo-yo.
Are yo-yos even invented?
Oh, they are now,
Yes.
buddy.
Yeah.
They are now.
Don't mock my ancient traditions.
1 year later, with the crown now bankrupt from keeping Dillstone at bay at one form or another.
I don't know why he kept putting me away. We could have united as one.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been cool. That was a good idea. I think I think Adria has realized that her practicality has gotten her in trouble.
Yeah.
And probably personally goes off to the war front where Jocko is stationed to
Oh.
end that war permanently, to restore the coffers of her crown and invite him back to the castle.
Oh my god.
But we'll close the curtains there, I think. That's it.
So it's after all, everyone's happy.
I don't know. I guess so.
Yeah.
Except everyone is poor. The crown is poor.
Oh yeah, everyone's poor, but
The crown is now
either-
devastated.
Yeah,
It's interesting how these cards played out.
yeah, it is.
It's a good game. I like how you can kind of just pick it up and play it. You don't have to do a lot of rules reading and stuff to kind of just dive in. It does take a little bit to learn the games, and
Yeah, I think since we ran through it this time, like if we play this again, it'll be a lot faster.
there's a lot of strategy about what you pick. Like once you know what people's high cards are, like I never should have played the dance. I lost my highest card playing the dance. That was dumb. That was just silly. And then
I mean, weren't we supposed to do the high card?
so in the dance, everybody puts their highest card in the pool, but I had the highest card of the game. Like, I never should have picked that one because it was very unlikely that I would get it back. So you could add some strategy, right? Like you could say, well, I don't want to do that one.
Yeah. I didn't know. I didn't remember if you did the dance or not.
I can't believe I got the same exact card.
Oh
stupid.
man. Oh man.
I got
guys-
your ace. I got your
the
ace.
same exact card.
Your cards are so bad.
Yeah.
When did you finally get that queen?
I got that queen at the very end,
Man.
like right before me.
It's amazing how a king jack wins it and it had to be broken by a tie. Like that's amazing.
But if we have one more round, I was gonna go by the sword conversation. I wanna fight Jocko.
Oh,
Why?
really?
Yeah, I was gonna do it.
I was gonna do meeting sword to
Yeah.
sword as well, because Adria definitely the most accomplished at arms here. She's gonna beat some people up.
Who are you gonna choose though?
Not sure yet. I don't know. Obviously, I should have chosen.
Didn't you love her?
She's bankrupting the crown.
Bitch! Oh my god!
This was super cool. I would play this again. This was super
That was
cool.
fun.
Yeah.
And I mean, maybe 2 hours playtime
Yeah,
to go
I liked
through.
it a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Let's go. Yeah, I'll definitely play again.
All right, guys, you want to say bye to the stream or talk about anything to the stream before we kill it?
No, I just want to say that I love this little guy so much.
This little guy? What little guy?
Do you see him? Look, in my
Oh
hand,
my
you see him.
gosh, what is it? It's a
I
unicorn
love him.
zombie. It's like a unicorn Jack Skellington.
And I just
Oh.
wanted to let everyone know that he is currently my favorite person in the
Never
world.
watched that movie.
Oh yeah.
You
Nightmare
are right
Before
now-
Christmas.
You are currently my least favorite person, Jacko,
Jack.
because you haven't watched that movie. So I would watch the movie.
Opinions are opinions.
Technically, Jocko, we're related, so
Isn't that
My-
incest?
my brother married your sister. Like,
That's
we're related.
Okay, but that's not no. That's not.
You're my
That's not
brother-in-law.
technically, yeah.
You're my
It's not
brother-in-law.
technically.
We're not.
Yeah, but
blood
we're not
related.
related.
We're not blood related, but we're related.
Yeah, but let's bygones be bygones.
Your family obviously has a thing for my family. There's just the beginning. That muster is really interesting. I'm glad that's first, because like shit just goes down. You can't stop it.
Always mustard.
All right, guys. All right. So bye, stream. Take care of each other,
Bye,
love one
stream.
another. Until
Uh,
next time.
Fun.